Travis Campbell here. This is the weekly wrap-up. Travis Campbell here, hoping that you've had a profitable and a productive week. You know, this past week was a long weekend, was a 3-day weekend, so I had a little bit of time, more time than usual, to read and catch up on some things after spending some great time with the family. And it inspired a post effectively of other inspirational blog posts that I had run across. So it's over on the May 26th post at marketingprofessor.com, and it kicked it off with really just some simple blogging tips that somebody picked up from over at Hunter Nuttall. Picked up on just simply by picking up some books that he had and hadn't read all. We've all bought books with the intention of reading them, and I don't know about you, but those intentions are great, but I don't always actually get to read them. So that was a good post, an encouraging post, an inspirational post. 10 WordPress tips to make your blog look like a website. That's really all it is. It's just a glorified website for beginners. Why you need a blogging business model from Pro Bloggers. Again, the previous post was over at Impressive Webs, but Pro Blogger talks about why you need a business model. Very important if you want to have a sustainable online business. Top 18 most downloaded WordPress plugins ever. Someone has actually tallied that over at howtomakemyblog.com. And then lastly, 10 WordPress tips and tricks for your comment page. So go ahead over there and check it out. There are a couple of comments on this post. Check it out. It's again the May 26th post over at marketingprofessor.com. Next up is a post that took place on Thursday, May 28th, entitled Google PageRank Impacts Your Twitter Profile. Now, you mentioned Google PageRank in a room of SEO juggernauts, and let me tell you, you get a heated discussion because PageRank has been debated and debated and debated. And certainly there's some merit to say that it's not as important as it was once in the past, But you know, my feeling is if Google is making changes to PageRank, we all probably ought to take a look at what they're doing and pay attention. If it's important to them, my philosophy is it probably should be important to me or to us. So I hope you can join me in this little discussion. On this post, what was discovered was PageRanks on Twitter profiles had gone down for some of the prominent Twitter celebrities that are out there, and in profile and blogs and standard websites, PageRanks had, for the most part, gone up. I know one page that had a PageRank 0. They put six. They have just 6 lines of text on that site, and it now is a PR3. So you know, they made a sweeping change to how they're calculating PageRank. So why is this important? Well, this is important because they're recognizing that social profiles, and this is something we've talked about before on the other posts about Google profiles, social profiles, other social profiles. You can just search social profiles on at marketingprofessor.com. You'll come up with several posts. But social profiles are important to Google, and they're relevant for searchers. So they're taking that into account in how they're serving those results. So the post talks about how you can respond. You know, do you want to build a bunch of links into your Twitter page? Well, you might. But really what's important is that you tweet in a way that is consistent with your business, with the language and key phrases that your market is concerned about. Be resourceful, use links, use @replies to other people on Twitter, engage like you would socially in discussions related to your market. When you're retweeted, that's an inbound link to your social profile on Twitter. So when someone retweets you, something that you put out there, thank them. In thanking them, guess what? You're sending another link back to their page. And it's the right thing to do, I think. I mean, it's a social aspect of Twitter. I don't retweet everybody that... I don't thank everybody that retweets me, but I try and thank most that do retweet one of my posts. So the other thing is that you make sure your social profiles that are out there have links to your Twitter profile. A lot of people have these social profiles, whether it's Plaxo or LinkedIn or Facebook or any of the other ones that are, when those are indexed by Google, the links that might be going to your Twitter profile will help you. So I'd strongly encourage you to put a link to your Twitter profile on your other social profiles. And while it's important to maintain within the language of your market, if you're doing Twitter for business, and certainly you need to consider that, you never want to just cater to search engines. You need to cater to your market, and your market isn't robots, your market's people. So just strongly encourage you to make sure that you always err on the side of tweeting socially and not for the search engines. Well, my name is Travis Campbell. This has been the weekly wrap-up for marketingprofessor.com. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I want you to stay tuned because next week I'm going to have some other videos, plenty of other videos besides the weekly wrap-up, so you're going to want to pay attention to that if everything goes well. So I will sign off for now. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll speak with you next time on the web. Hey, real fast, I got a favor to ask you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can ignore this first part. If you're not watching on the YouTube, just plug in Travis on YouTube in your browser. That'll take you to the channel for marketingprofessor.com over at YouTube. Find the video that you are watching. It's probably under the weekly wrap-up section. If it's not, you can find it there on that page. Choose the video, and then what I'd like you to do is do 4 things. I want you to rate, favorite, subscribe, and comment on the video. The rating is the most important part because it lets me see at a glance if stuff is valuable for folks. Favoriting helps a lot as well. Subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And then the comments can include questions or ideas, or maybe you need something cleared up because I was confusing the video. Hey, I'm just a regular guy doing these videos. If you can do that, that would be great. Rate, favorite, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.